So welcome. Let's start the practice by getting nice and grounded. So find a comfortable seat. You may want to have something underneath the base, even a little pillow or something, maybe more, so that you can allow yourself to be tall and open. Create space up through the spine. Soften the hips, shoulders, face and jaw, perhaps even dimming the gaze, and allow yourself to really come into the present moment by watching the breath as it comes in and out through the nose. Let's begin to playfully extend the breath. So just begin to deepen the breath as you watch the breath, just ever so slowly through the inhalations and exhalations. And it's playful. What's possible today? We're also at this stage of the practice becoming aware of how we've arrived here on the mat. Welcome all that you may be noticing in with love, compassion, non-judgment. A stage, it's almost like that stage of becoming aware of what we're working with today. And the exhalations can really help you to clear away anything that may be rising. You may feel as we start to move the spine, you can remove anything from underneath the base if you feel like it's getting in your way. You can have the hands on the legs or on the floor. As you inhale, draw the pelvis back, pull the spine up, lift the chest and lift the crown. Exhale, pelvis first, draw under, then round through the back. You can even grab hold of the knees and just lean back, bow the head. Inhale, the pelvis draws back. As the pelvis goes back, you climb the spine forwards, the heart lifts, and eventually the head, the crown. Exhale, come under and up. Round, melt, soften. As you inhale, the pelvis goes back, really create space through the spine. And instead of really forcing the chin up, less from the chin, more from the crown to feel space in the back of the neck. And then under. Allow this rocking to become therapeutic. And yoga is the meditation. It's a moving meditation. Meditating on sensation, on the present moment, on the breath. So this time we will be adding the arms. So as you inhale, the arms come all the way out and up above the head. You could keep the spinal movements going or not, it's up to you. And as you exhale, coming down to eagle with the right arm first, you could take the arm across and hug it in, or you may feel you can bring the elbow into the elbow, maybe you can wrap or hook. So drop the shoulders straight away back and down. Some of you keep the elbows down and you're happy. And if you've got enough of a stretch, stay here. Otherwise, we could flow. You could inhale, draw the pelvis back, lift the chest up, lift the elbows. Exhale, draw under, round and bow. Maybe one more time, inhale. If it feels too much, all of this at once, just focus on maybe just the arms or just the spine. Unclench your shoulders, face and jaw, and really feel this softening of your upper body into the movement. This time as you release out, bring the hands in front. Now, you've got a few options here. You can have the right foot at the front. We will be coming forward, so I need your knees to be happy. Some people, the knees aren't happy there, so we need to maybe have more of a butterfly with the feet together and quite far away. Or for those of you who feel comfortable, you could take half lotus. You hug the knee. The foot goes into the groin. The idea is that it kind of disappears into the stomach to give you a bit of a stomach massage. It's really important that your knees are happy. And you could, if you have the luxury of equipment, you can have some equipment in front of you. Soften the base down to the earth. Pull up through the spine. And then as you exhale, begin to maybe fold. You may be higher or lower. Don't focus on how low you're going. Focus on the sensation in your hips avoiding any discomfort, pain, and find the place where you need to be, which is your comfortable edge, the place between too much and not enough, where you can really feel your hips opening, a nice deep therapeutic opening, but there's no forcing or discomfort or agitation. Breathe into your body, scan the body, release out hold and tension. But also watching the breath as the breath comes in and out to really help you to focus. This time as you inhale, slowly bringing yourself all the way back up. Switch your legs around. And then as you inhale, arms come out and up. Turn the palms up to the sky. Exhale, hands come all the way down. Take your eagle, this time the left arm. And again, you can hug the arm in straight or wrap and bind. Some of you, this side may be very different to the other side. Maybe this is enough. Maybe elbows need to come down. Maybe you need to back it up. Or shoulders back and down, inhale, draw the pelvis back, climb through the spine, lift the heart. You can even lift the elbows to deepen it. Exhale, come under, round, melt, soften. Inhale. Exhale. This isn't about this isn't about copying an exact shape. It's more about feeling and sensing into where you need to be that is right for your body today. Release out the hands, soften the base, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, let your belly float your way forward. So you're kind of looking ahead with that nice long spine. The belly goes as far as you feel comfortable. Then lengthening more, you can take the chest down and then eventually the head. Again, instead of thinking about where you are, feel and sense. What's the sweet spot for you today? And once you have that sweet spot, can you breathe into that area? To soften and relax. We all show up here in different places every single day. Mentally in a different place. Emotionally, physically. The tension in our bodies varies every day, and every single body is unique. We all have different bone structures, skeletal structures. So you play and find the right place for you today. And that's why we have the variations. Taking your time, make your way all the way up onto your feet. And as you do come up, stay with the breath. We're still in the meditation, even the transitions of the meditation. You may feel the need to kind of move the legs a little bit as you make your way to the front of the mat. Focusing on the breath as you gently spread the toes and root the feet. As you inhale, lifting up through the arches of the feet, through the legs, through the arms. And as you exhale, the hands come down. Take the right arm across for the eagle. Pick your variation, and you could stay here, or inhale, the left knee can come up. Again, you could stay here. You could take a pigeon squat if you prefer, or you could take the foot to the earth, or even wrap for pigeon. For eagle. So as the base sits back and down, ground the base, ground the foot on the earth, and then pull up through the spine and the crown. The shoulders are free. You know, for me, the goal of yoga is freedom. So if you don't feel free, you're struggling to breathe into it. If you feel stuck, rigid, then just pull it back a tad. On an inhalation, bring that knee all the way up, hands come to the prayer. As you exhale, take the feet down, lengthen the spine and forward fold. You can bend the knees as much as you wish. Hands can be dangling or not. There's a tiny tipping forwards into the toes, and you're melting your head, shoulders, face, torso towards the legs. You can interlace the hands behind the neck if you wish, and just instead of pulling the head, you're just almost resting at the back of the neck to find more freedom in that upper body.
And as always, we're always with the breath. So if you lose that focus on the breath, if the mind wanders away, if you lose the connection between the here and the now, that's okay. Just come back. Keep patiently and gently coming back. On an inhalation, when you're ready, the arms will come out and up above the head. Take your time. Follow your own breath. Exhale, hands come down. The left arm comes across. Pick your variation of the eagle arms. Stay here or inhale in your own time. Lift the right knee up. Again, take your eagle legs. Sit the base back and down. As the base roots down, the crown lifts up. Steady the gaze ahead. Focus your eyes on one spot, your drishti. Isn't moving. Focus. Focus. Soften the upper body. Feel the shoulder stretch that is eagle. The opening. Again, without pushing so much you feel discomfort. Wait for the inhalation. As it begins, bring the knee up. Hands come to prayer. And as you exhale, take the foot down, forward fold. Melt the head down. This time, inhale, half lift. Hands can be anywhere on the legs. Doesn't necessarily have to be halfway. You come up as high as you need to get a long, flat back. Create space between the tail and the head. Wait for the next breath. Take your hands down, step it back to plank. As you come to plank, create space. Lift the belly up against the spine, lift the ribs up. Press away from the floor so you're really light on the wrists. The knees can always come down if that's where your energy is at today. As you exhale, keep the belly up, draw the elbows in and back. As you lower down slowly with control, come up onto your elbows. Pull the feet back. And again, listen to the lower back. If you're feeling any discomfort or pinching in the lower back, try bringing your feet in closer. You're pressing the feet gently down. Sphinx, find roughly the shoulders above the elbows. Draw the shoulders back, and if it feels okay on the back, lift the chest up. If there's again a lot of resistance in your back and a lot going on today, you can always take that chest down. Otherwise, lifting all the way up, shoulders roll back, hands ground. And you can even have a little exploration here if you wish. You could exhale down, inhale up. You could even go a little side to side if you wish, like you're gazing over the shoulder. You can move the hips. I kind of do find if I don't move the hips, I end up usually feeling my back, side of the back releasing more. But sometimes it can be nice to move the hips if you wish. You could stay here. You could find cobra. If you're taking cobra, you could take any variation, or you could take the hands nice and wide, slightly behind the chest. Spread the fingers, and as you inhale, work those elbows out and back. Lift the chest. Exhale, taking it down. How much you lift is up to you. Again, no resistance in the back. As you inhale, you're using your feet. You're light on your fingers, and your shoulders roll back. Taking it back down again. Again, you're listening to how it feels. You inhale to rise up slowly. And you exhale to take it back down. If there's a lot going on in the back, stay here. If not, bring the hands in by your body for upward dog. And as you inhale, if you're rising up to upward dog, shoulders above the wrist so that when you press up, if you can, lift the knees. Exhale, lift from the belly all the way up and back downward dog via the knees or not. Knees will be a little bit more lunar if you want, so a little bit more of a lower energy option. We call lunar means like the moon. So tapping into that kind of cooler energy. You could, if you're really feeling the lower back or the legs, you could walk the dog by bending one knee at a time and really easing in. Spreading the hands, breathing into it. Now always another variation for downward dog is just to be on the hands and knees. Child pose, take those knees down softly. You can have the knees together or your knees wide for child pose. Sit the base back and down. Reach the arms, spine, crown forwards and then take it down. You know, I have no choice. I have to have my knees open for child pose because I need space for my body. Some people, the knees wide is too much for the lower back or even the knees. So really listen to your body to decide what the variation for you is today. Use every exhalation and really feel that grounding of the earth underneath you, the settling of the mind. And the knowing that child pose or any other pose that is better for you to rest in is always there. If you wish, you could come up. You could keep the legs as they are, sliding the right arm under, You could come all the way down into a shoulder stretch. The left hand, you can move that hand around to support you, or you can even take it in the air or even wrap it around into the hip. Sometimes I kind of have to like just shimmy my shoulder under a little bit. Again, it's just these little things sometimes that we need to do to take any discomfort away. Soften into it. A lot of us, we hold so much habitual tension in the upper body. So it's so easy to bring it into yoga. Can you begin to become aware of where you're holding tension? Sometimes it's been there for so long you may not even realize that you're holding it. So can you really start going deeper into yourself and really becoming aware? And releasing. Wait for the inhalation. Use that left hand, come all the way up. Thread the left arm through this time. Come down. Some of you need that right hand for support. Soften the shoulders. You could take that right hand up in the air. You could also have a pillow underneath the head and shoulder. You could have a pillow underneath your ankles. Or even in between the base and the heels. Once you have the right place for you today, soften, breathe, listen, feel. As you inhale, coming all the way back to the center, back to our downward dog. So we'll come onto the hands and knees. The knees come in, tuck the toes. The hands are a little bit more forwards, a step forwards than hands and knees. As you exhale, take it all the way back to your downward dog. Now we'll be doing leg extensions, and you can always do these on your hands and knees like this if you prefer. Otherwise, from downward dog, bring the feet together. As you inhale, the right leg will go all the way back. Imagine like someone's pulling you back by your ankle. And then as you exhale, bring it forwards and lift it up. Might even need a wee hop in. Draw it up. Really keep breathing. Lift up, 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 round the back. And then keep lifting and step lightly. If the foot doesn't make it, no big deal. You can just help it forwards. And then from here, draw the hips into the center and lift the heart up. And again, Krama 1. Krama's like the building blocks. You could stay here. Or as you inhale, you could lift the arms up. So use your feet. Make sure this knee is happy. So if it's not happy, just adjust where your knee is. You could also adjust where your back knee is. You could also pad out your back knee. Shoulders are free. You could lift the spine up as you ground the feet in the base. Lift up from the spine, the crown. Take the left hand down if you wish. You could slide it down the leg really lightly. And maybe climbing up the spine. As you inhale, lift up, and as you exhale, perhaps even a back bend. Shoulders are free. As you come back to the center, take the left hand down to the inside of the right foot. Take the right arm down and around and back up into a twist. Now, this arm may not necessarily be going all the way up to the sky. Adjust it. Lengthen the spine and open from the spine, twisting. As you exhale, spin back to the front into a half monkey. You could use your blocks if you wish. Hips can come back, and you could flex your toes back, or you could pull it forwards, lengthen the spine, stay here, or fold it down if you wish, if you need more. This leg does not need to be straight. It can be bent. You can be higher on blocks. Some of you don't even need blocks. We'll take the first round here, the first namaskar nice and slowly, and then we'll potentially pick up the pace if you wish. Again, the belly leads the way as low as you feel there is enough in that hamstring. When you're ready to inhale, pull through your belly, bring it back, plank. Find a nice long spine and plank, long legs, and then decide whether you want the knees up or not. Elbows are in, belly's up. Exhale in your own time, float down with control. Take your time coming down. Inhale, Sphinx or Cobra, so elbows or fingertips. Rising up. When you're ready, use your feet at the back, gently pressing them down. Take it down. This time, Sphinx, Cobra or Upward Dog, your choice. Wait for the inhalation to begin. Rise up with peace and patience. Exhale, Downward Dog, via the knees or not, depending on your energy. Breathe into it. Again, those knees can bend, or just enjoy the stillness. Spread your fingers and really anchoring into the bases of the thumbs and the index fingers. You can always turn the hands out. Sometimes the wrists are happier with the hands slightly turned outwards. So, knees can come down or feet can come together. Inhale in your own time. The left leg will go through the sky. Pull it back. Feel the spine lengthening, the leg lengthening. Bring it forwards, in and up. And again, might need a wee hop in. Pull it in and up. Lift up, round the back. Keep breathing. And then eventually you'll step. Might need to pick it up a little bit. So, take the back knee down. You could stay here if you wish. Or you could come all the way back up. Adjust the back knee if you need to. Sink the feet, sink the base, climb up. Maybe it becomes a back bend. Maybe that right hand slides down the back. And as you anchor the tail and feet, pull up and bend. Then as you exhale, the right hand can come down. Take the left arm forwards, down and around. Feel that nice circle. Then lengthen your spine and rotate. Make sure this shoulder, again, doesn't feel awkward, so adjust the arm. Try not to force it up to the ceiling just because you feel like that's where it should be going. So that's not the case. Turn it all the way back to the front. Lift your hips. Flex your foot. You might need your blocks. Lengthen the spine. Maybe you're folding. Breathing into it nice and slowly. Relax the shoulders, the face, and the jaw. So we're going to pick up the pace a little bit. As you inhale, step it back to the plank. As you exhale, with or without the knees, lower down slowly. Inhale, Sphinx or Cobra. Exhale, take it down. This time you have the choice of the Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, the upward dog if you wish. Pressing up. Nice and high, lift the heart. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, or hands and knees if you prefer. How's the breathing? Stay present, try not to rush ahead. So easy in Vinyasa to be thinking about what's coming next. Can you allow yourself to be with every posture, every breath, and every moment? Inhale in your own time, right leg. Wait for the inhalation to naturally arrive. Draw it back. Exhale, bring it to the front, in, up. Then through lightly, help it forwards if you need to. Lifting up. Or take the hands down if you want. Left hand can come down. Reaching up as you inhale. Exhale, perhaps back bending. When you're ready to inhale, take the left hand down. The arm swoops back, around, and twist. Shoulders are free. Exhale, take it all the way down. Straighten up the front leg. Lengthen the spine. Maybe folding. Wait for the inhalation, plank. Wait for the exhalation, lower down. Inhale, Sphinx or Cobra. Use your feet behind you, lengthen the legs, press down through the feet, taking it down. Maybe upward dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, rising up. Slowly, take your time, exhale. Use those full breaths. When I say full breaths, I don't mean strain. Unless it's not comfortable, right? You know that little cue is always there. If it's not comfortable, you just do what you want. Left leg, and you're ready to inhale through the sky. Exhale, via the belly, in and up. Pull through the belly. Take the back knee down. Stay low or come up. Perhaps the right hand slides in the leg. As you inhale, you can climb the spine more. Exhale, back bend. Right hand can come down. Take it all the way down. As you inhale, open up, listening to the shoulder, really twisting. And then as you exhale, take it all the way down. Lengthen the front leg. Inhale. Maybe you're folding, exhale. As you inhale, step it all the way back to plank. One more. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Bhujangasana. Exhale to the earth. Feel the earth. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Stay present. Exhale, Adho. How does this downward dog feel? Observing. Non-judgmental compassion. Always. Inhale, right leg through the sky. Exhale to the front. Inhale, lifting up, or stay low. Exhale, you can drop the left hand down the back and back bend. As you inhale, left hand comes down, right arm comes down, back and up, twist. Shoulders are free. As you exhale, turn to the front, straighten up your front leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Maybe you're folding as you exhale, maybe not. Plank, Dandasana. Inhale, find the danda, like the sword running through the spine. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, rising up, Bhujangasana, use the feet. Taking it down. Maybe upward dog, inhale. Adho, exhale. Wait for the inhalation, left leg through the sky. Finish the breath, bring it to the front, exhale. Be with every breath, step, every movement. Inhale, lifting up. As you exhale, right hand slides in the back, lift up and out of the lower back. Take the right hand down, swoop it back, inhale. And up, feel the twist. Exhale, spin back to the front. Adjust the front leg if you need to, lengthen the spine. Exhale, perhaps you're folding. This time as you inhale, step that front foot back. You can pad out the knees if you wish for camel. Draw the tail down, always listening to the spine. Draw the tail down, drop the chin, climb the spine. So as you root from the tail and the feet, pull up through the spine, climb, climb, climb. Feel that in and up of the spine. And then as you exhale, keep climbing, up and back, up and back. Maybe the head at the end will slowly slide back. Inhale, pulling all the way back up. The head is the last thing up. So you could stay with this, or you may decide to go lower. Just follow my voice. Drop the tail, drop the feet, ground. So you root, and then you inhale, you rise, keep rising. Exhale, bend. Some of you are taking one hand down. If you can connect to the ankle, the feet can be tucked. You can take the other one down. Otherwise, come up, take a break, do another one. If your hands are down, drop the tail, really pulling up through the spine. Maybe the head will slowly go back. Breathe into it. Bring your hands to the back. Push into the lower back to come all the way up. Then the head comes up. Come all the way down. Keep the feet as they are. Just sink the base back. And again, if you need pillows underneath the base, ankles, take them. And then take the hands to the ground and your head down. Take a moment. Feel the earth. Listen to the breath. Sense your energy. And this isn't a practice of what you can do. Doesn't matter how much you do. It's not a practice of achieving yoga postures, achieving shapes. It's a practice of coming back to yourself. Yoga means connection. Yeah, connection to something higher, to source, but also connection to yourself. So listen. Open the inner ears and listen. On an inhalation, shift it forwards, spread the fingers. Exhale, downward dog. Pressing away from the ground. Feet will come together or knees come down. Inhale, right leg will go through the sky. Exhale, bring it in, up and forwards. This time, high lunge. You can take the knee down and do low lunge if you need to. Take the arms up. If your energy is low, just stay there. And as you exhale, press back through the back heel, lunge to the front knee. And again, always listening to the knee. If it's not happy, you just adjust. Root, draw the tail, draw the feet down, and then climb the spine. You could stay here, or as you exhale, take the left hand down, climb up, 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 and exhale, back bend. Then when you're ready, as you inhale, take the left hand down to the inside of the foot, draw that right arm all the way back and up. Feel the twist, shoulders are free. And as you exhale, turn all the way back to the front. You could go back to your half monkey, lengthening and folding, or if you wanted to go for the Hanuman, the monkey posture, you could take the blocks by the hips, Draw the legs away and lift the heart. Now you can always take those blocks lower. Just make sure they're by the hips instead of being forwards. The forwards is the half. The Ardha, the Hanuman, we're here, we're lifting up. We're drawing the pelvis down. Some of you don't even need blocks. Once the pelvis is on the ground, you can think about folding. Until then, just keep the heart open, sink down from the base, and breathe into your body. No forcing, no discomfort. The breath will tell you a lot about what's going on. So if you're struggling to breathe, listen to that. Sometimes it's just your energy, right? Even sometimes when I'm really low in energy, I struggle with deepening my breath, so we just have to adjust. I just have a more natural, spontaneous rhythm or shorter breath rhythms. For sure, the breath is not forced. Okay, pull through your belly, all the way back. Last little flow here. Plank, inhale. As you exhale, lower down with or without the knees. Sphinx or cobra as you inhale. Exhale, take it all the way back down again. Sphinx, cobra or upward dog. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Or hands and knees. Listen to the breath. Press away from your grounded hands. The arms are long, the spine is long, the belly's up against your spine. It's hollowing into what we call Uddiyana Bandha. Left leg, inhale in your own time through the sky. Exhale, bring it in, up and through. Inhale, rising up, high lunge. Again, draw the front knee and the back heel apart. Ground the base, ground the feet, then pull up through the spine. Feel the ribs coming in naturally. Take the right hand down, pull up, and as you exhale back. So there's no squeezing here. If you just lift and lengthen, you'll feel this natural awakening of the spine. Take the right hand down, wait for an inhalation, swoop it all the way back and up. Shoulders are free, back leg is long and alive, unless it's down. Spin to the front. Again, your choice. Your half monkey, lengthen the leg, fold, or monkey. Pull up through the spine. Breathing into it. From here, slide it all the way back. Take the hands down. Let's just ground down a little bit more. Bring the right knee roughly behind the wrist, but you can adjust with that. It can come in more if you need a bit less than that hip, or even a tiny bit more. You can pull the foot up a wee bit. Lengthen the back leg. I don't have one here, but I really like having a pillow right underneath the pelvis across the way. You can have your blocks under here too. Could be higher, or you could come lower. Lengthening through the back leg, lengthening through the spine. Take it as low as you need to. You're looking for a target area here, which is right deep in the bum cheek. Yep, so it's your glute max. So adjust the front knee, or even the foot underneath. You can come up higher, but adjust to the point where you find and feel that target area. Breathe into your hips. Soften your shoulders, face, and jaw. And feel this sense of really surrendering, softening and surrendering. Giving up hold. And sometimes when we're trying to give up hold and we feel like we can't, there's a resistance there, a struggle. Maybe it's physically too much and you need to back it up a bit. Other times, sometimes it's emotional resistance. I find that sometimes when I've been going through a lot, and it just takes a bit of time for that emotional shield to drop.
So if your instinct is telling you that's the case, just be patient with yourself. And the breath is always with you, so use it. As you inhale, coming all the way back up to the downward dog, you could walk the dog just to flush out that static hold. Left knee comes forwards and under, and again, lengthen the back leg, lengthen the spine. Then come down, and then knowing you can always adjust that back. The front knee, always make sure the front knee's happy. And again, listen to your target area, that left cheek, right deep into the belly of the muscle. Upper body could be lower or higher. The front knee can adjust. The leg under can adjust. Just find where you need to be. And then find a stillness. Steadiness through watching the breath as it comes in and out. Steadiness of the breath, stillness of the body, steadiness of the mind. Slowly making your way to one final child pose, just to balance off the back, the hips, any form that you wish to take. Just even, I think, a few breaths will work. Before beginning to make your way to your back for Shavasana. As you lie down, you might want pillows underneath your knees, or a bolster if you have that luxury, or a pillow underneath your head. Maybe even a blanket, jumpers, socks. Your temperature can really drop when we stop moving. So tuck yourself in. The legs get really nice and long, perhaps at least hip distance apart. The feet flop out. Shimmy the shoulders under, elongate the arms. Create space in the upper body, and perhaps palms up. The palms up can be such a beautiful, and even this version of Shavasana, the traditional Shavasana position, is open. It's opening up. After all of that shifting, cleansing, releasing from this vinyasa practice, we then open up to all that is, to whatever's going to arrive, clarity, realization. Or something else, it's, again, sometimes it takes longer than one yoga practice to reach that place. Or you could have one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, if you would like to draw into yourself more. A much more inwardly retreating expression. The breath is free. Let go of the push and pull. And just allow yourself to lie here and to experience the energy that you are. So I would really suggest, I'm going to be sliding off, I would suggest that you just stay here and give yourself at least another few minutes just in your time to yourself. And when you do return back up, take your time. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.